the connection between that wholesale slaughter of Africans based on this ridiculous pretext, which, yes, there were some elements of terror cells, present in some places, but to use this to gin up this global war, basically on a continent of people.
Right.
Right.
And I think it's really critical, Jackie, just real quick. I think it's really critical, this point that this sort of caveat that you just put in there, because I think there's a lot of people listening, especially people in these parts of Africa, that would take issue if they felt like we were saying that there was not terror, because there are people, their families that are very much impacted by this. So that's not the point. No, there is absolutely there are absolutely acts of terror by various groups. It's not monolithic. By various groups pursuing different political objectives. And it's a very real. That doesn't change the fact that it's largely pretextual.
Right, exactly. And that's where I want us to make the connection between Africom and, let's say, Southeast DC. Africom and the National Guard deployed on the streets of DC, the National Guard deployed in Chicago. Now the National Guard is deployed in, I guess they're not going to be deployed in San Francisco because the tech giant said, no, we don't want that here. But they're going to be deployed in somewhere else in California because, the tech giants don't care about those people in that other city. How do we get people who are listening, who are looking at the militarism unfolding on U.S. streets, and they're listening saying, oh, that's terrible about what they did on the continent of Africa with Africom, but why should I care about what Africom is doing on a whole nother continent somewhere else on the other side of the world? But we got the National Guard in DC right now. How do we make people understand that they should care about Africom?
Well, I'm going to put a pin in the question of how we should make people care. Let's go to the analogies first, and then I'll come back to that point.
That's what I'm getting to. What the connections are.